That's that money talk. That's that money talk. Got a lot of fans, a lot of haters, we just let them talk. Cause them never faces to the paper. What you talking about? The earth will really shake it with this craters that we throwing out, yeah. Came up in the game and gave it mouth to mouth.
What is up, you guys? It's your boy T-Ross back with a reel. And today, we are unfortunately talking about the Warriors and the Trailblazers. And I said the Trailblazers will win in 6, and I was wrong. But I'm not mad at my prediction. To me, my prediction should have came true. It was a very good series. It's just Portland. I thought Portland played some good games. They should have won, a lot of games that they lost, And, they got swept, but it didn't look like a sweeping to me. So, let's go through it. So, Game 1, the Warriors killed, they killed Game 1. And I said, okay, they killed Game 1, but that's okay. They got killed last series against the Nuggets. Terry Stotts is a great coach. He'll adjust, and that's what he always does. And Terry Stotts, he did adjust. He did adjust because the second game, they were up by 17 at the most, and they just could not keep the lead. They let the Warriors go on a third quarter push, which is what the Warriors do. And then just after that, they just couldn't get the lead back. And so, they ended up losing that game. And, Seth and Steph were going at it. That was great to watch. Steph Curry had a great 4 games. He played great in this series. Damian Lillard, he played okay. He had a great game 4. I liked his game 4. But, he could have did a little better in games 1 through 3. Now, in game 2, he did suffer a separated rib. Kevin Looney fell on him during a loose ball. To me, it should have been a loose ball foul, but it wasn't called. So, yeah, that's when he separated his rib. And, ultimately, I think it may have affected his play a little bit, but not that much. He still played, so you still gotta expect him to do what Dame does, and Dame just didn't do that. But like I said, in games 2 through 4, they had a lead of at most 18 points. You know what I'm saying? Let me say that differently, just to put in perspective. Games 2 through 4, they had a lead of at least 17. Okay? That's how big their lead was. At least 17 points in each of those games. And they just couldn't keep it. So, what that tells me is Portland is a very good team. They just have to learn how to keep a lead. Even in Game 4, I thought they were going to win that game just because, they survived the third quarter push that the Warriors were trying to do. They didn't only survive, they actually stopped it. Like, they were going right back at them. And then, the fourth quarter, they just couldn't hold up. And when it was down to the wire, they couldn't make clutch shots. And it's just unfortunate that the Blazers got swept. But, it's okay. It's okay. Even the greatest get swept. I feel for Portland. I feel for Dame. I feel for CJ. I feel for Terry. I feel for that whole franchise. Even the greatest get swept. Last year LeBron got swept in the finals as well. So, it's not that big of a deal. They'll be back. I know they will. But the Warriors are going to the finals for a record-setting 5th time in a row. Not record-setting, but record-tying. Celtics with the Celtics. The Celtics did it as well. But, they're going for a 3-peat, I believe. Yeah, 3-peat. They're going for a 3-peat in their 4th title in 5 years, which I believe will probably be a record. So, like I said, it's very unfortunate that Portland got swept, but, it's just a learning process. I feel like it'll help them for the better, and they'll be better next season. Unfortunately, the Lakers will also be better, so they will not be. They might be back in the West. I feel they'll be back in the Western Conference Finals, but they will not be going to the finals. But like I said, now we're talking about the Golden State Warriors and who they're gonna play. And it's between the Raptors and the Bucks. 2 days ago, the Raptors made it a series. You know, Kawhi killed, and like he always does. He just needs the help on the side. You know, he had a little help because Giannis got fouled out. I believe somebody else got fouled out. But also, Kyle Lowry and Powell got fouled out. So, you know, they got to finish that game. You know, Bucks got to finish that game if they come back like that and make it a 3-0 series. But ultimately, they didn't. And so we got game 4 tonight. And I got the Bucks in 5, bro. I got the Bucks in 5. I just don't think Kawhi has enough help. I don't think he has enough help at all. Everybody on that team is just too inconsistent. Danny Green, Kyle Lowry, Fred VanVleet, Pascal Siakam. He missed two clutch free throws to send it into overtime. But yeah, Pascal Siakam, Serge Ibaka, all of them, they're just too inconsistent to for the Raptors to win this series. So I got the Bucks in 5. I think they win tonight, and they win 2 days from now. And they end that series, and they go into what's it called, Golden State, and they play the Warriors. So, you know, we gonna tune in that game tonight. But as far as video goes, it's over. You know, Portland, unfortunately, you can see that I do not like it. You know, because I hate the Warriors. But yeah, Portland, unfortunately, is not going to the finals. They are going home, and but we got another great game tonight. So I'll be tuned in. Make sure y'all tune in. Make sure y'all smash that like button, comment, subscribe, and share with everybody you know. And I'll see you for another one. So, peace.
I adore, I gave you everything, was mine is yours. I want you to live your life, of course, but I hope you get what you're dying for. Be careful with me.